Hey my beautiful Scorpios, it's Dr. Leona coming in for your weekly reading. This is for the week of the 3rd of March to the 10th of March. And you know, of course, I have put out the leap year readings, the full moon readings, all for February. So these will be dropping for you on the 26th of February. Now that day, guys, is a particularly awesome day. I'll tell you why as we move through the video. So stay tuned. If you want to come in for an extended video for this or any of my videos here on YouTube, you can go to Patreon. All the information's in the description box below to say thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes, guys. I wanted to offer you this rolling special at $10.10 for unlimited extended videos for individual signs. That's it. There's well over 1,600 videos there. Drop a $10 bill. You can see anything you want. And I upload an average of 80 videos per month on Patreon. That's the average. I tend to go above that. So you're essentially paying nothing for the videos, and all the money that I receive for Patreon goes directly to Elephant Aid International, which is to help with our collective karma. And I'm just gonna say, I think it's working. It's Jupiter energy, and Jupiter right now being in that first house in something called Bharani Nakshatra, a lunar mansion ruled by Venus. That's where that triple conjunction was on July 31, 2022. That was a once in 2,400 year conjunction, guys. What's up? There is some interesting energy flying around right now, and I am excited about what's going to happen this year. It's a crucial time. This week that we're reading for is the best week in the entire year to gain wealth. So some idea, something you do this week, even if like maybe you win the lottery, maybe you do, I don't know. But I think that really has to do with your placement. So something you do or think about this week could actually help lead you to big wealth. I'm not just talking about little wealth, big wealth. Your chart matters, your Mahadasha matters, your Antidarsha matters. If you want to learn more about any of the Vedic Astrology stuff, come in as a VIP onto Patreon, and you get to see all those videos. I upload tons of them every week. I don't know how many it was this week, but this is Voodoo Week for me. I'm doing a theme every week, and this week is Voodoo Week. And VIPs, I just dropped a video that was 38 minutes long, gives you the history of Voodoo, where it comes from, how it evolved. I give you references to scholarly articles and things like that in the video. I show you 2 different veve or cosmograms that are used in Voodoo that help to bring in spirits. So certain spirits, and you'll see them all over New Orleans, guys. And I've seen them all over New Orleans, and I know what they are, but I think that like people get afraid. Shouldn't get afraid. Just get knowledge and get some knowledge, and you won't be afraid anymore. So come on in, learn more about Voodoo. It's about empowering yourself and your soul to be able to do the impossible. That's ultimately what it's really about. So Voodoo Week, I hope it brings in more people, and I hope you come and see me over on Patreon. I'm going to drop some knowledge on my community page, so you can check that out too. I am going to be clarifying this reading today on Patreon using Salvia Dora's quiche deck. It is not for sale. It is nowhere on the internet. You can come in. It's a predictor deck. It predicted the pandemic, and it predicted the Biden-Harris win at the last election. So I will be trying to predict the next one too. First card out of the deck, guys, is the best one, Scorpio. What's up? The Sun. Yeah, well, you are a fixed sign, and the Empress, okay, and the World card. Scorpio, what have you been eating for breakfast? Someone's been eating their spiritual Wheaties, because this is pretty amazing. I love that, okay? You have beautiful energy here. The Lovers, oh, and you know I got a lot of placements in Scorpio in the 8th house as well. These are all major arcana. Do you realize this? Let's see what comes up. Oh my God. Okay, it's not major arcana. Your first 5 cards were all major arcana. The top 3 cards, the first card, which is the most important one, is the Sun, then the Empress. I see that as you, and the World card. This is telling me that the world is about to turn in your favor for my beautiful Scorpios out there. all genders, okay? Whoever you are, this is a collective thing. Are you a Scorpio Ascendant, a Scorpio Moon, a Scorpio Sun? I don't care what you are. Something amazing is about to happen for you. There's going to be a permanent decision here connected to work, connected to finances, career. Could also be connected to the energy of codependency, some kind of financial abuse. There could be someone may feel stuck. They may feel stuck. There could be a person here that's energetically an Empress, but presenting as a Queen of Pentacles or pre-Empress energy. But obviously you're who you are, right? There's love coming towards you, or there's somebody with Earth energy coming towards you. There's a sense here of a real problem. I'm seeing this, okay? And this is going to be for just a select few people, I'm sure. But I'm seeing that there's some difficulty with children or grandchildren. There's a mother here who tried to control you, whoever you are, through children. Someone here is using children as a leverage. Doesn't have to be a mother. It does look like it to me with the sun. Mother and father energy coming through for sure. So there's that energy is here. I do think there's a new relationship coming in for you, or some real beautiful energy that's going to turn some kind of negatives into a positive for you as well. I think that there's a career coming through, a new career. Someone's making a permanent choice about that, and it will lead to, you know, basically Queen of Pentacles level for someone here. There's a sense of disappointment coming through. We have the Lovers, which is number 6 to number 5 here, 5 of Cups. That's backwards energy. So let's see why we have this backwards energy. This is why. Someone's afraid of missing out. So they've been juggling to an Empress, possibly. The Empress is always the third party, it is number 3 card. So it's always a third party energy. And we have, weirdly, we have this energy of like, yeah, it's interesting. The numbers here are quite remarkable. They really are quite remarkable. 2 and 7. So in 2022, there was a day that was beyond memory in Vedic astrology called the Miracle Day. The Lagna Lords are the lords of each house. The 11th house, Aquarius, the 12th house, Pisces, the 1st house of Aries, the 2nd house of Taurus, the 3rd house of Gemini, and the 4th house of Cancer all had their ruling planets all at the same time, squarely in the houses. It has literally never happened and never probably will again. It was a moment, and that same summer, like within a few weeks, we had a triple conjunction between Mars, the North Node, and Uranus, all in the same lunar mansion within 1 degree of something that happened exactly the same way 2,400 years ago during the time of Alexander the Great. So there's something big happening, and it could be connected to something from July of 2022, either early July, late July, maybe both. I know I had something happen on July 2nd that was major, and that's going to be wrapping up. It started a cycle. It started at the end of a cycle that's going to come to closure this year, while Saturn is in Shatabisha, which is a once in 30-year cycle. And on the 31st of July, I also had something happen connected to the 2nd that began a new cycle. So there was an ending on the Miracle Day. It started something that leads to an ending. And then a few weeks later, on the triple conjunction, it started something that led to a new beginning. So we have a lot of interesting energies here connected to those dates, Scorpio. You are all about research, psychology, the occult, clairvoyance, inheritance, other people's money. Like wherever your Scorpio placements, you could easily Airbnb, or I'm using it as a verb, so you don't have to use Airbnb. It can be anything, VRBO, whatever. And you're going to do really well. Okay, 8th house placements. Now we're getting this Ace of Wands. And I'm going to tell you, okay, look, you've got the 2 of Pentacles, you've got the 7 of Cups. I'm talking about miracle days, blah, blah, blah. In the meantime, someone's cheating. There's a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. And there's also, and then there's an Empress. And there's the Three of Swords. So we have multiple threes here coming out. This is an energy of pain, some kind of suffering connected to lover's energy. Somebody doesn't want to miss out. There is this very big wand that's kind of taking over here. That Ace of Wands leading to Eight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So that's telling me that I am hearing August. Oh geez. April 8th is the solar eclipse, guys. That's the big one. I've been tracking that for 8 years. It's going to be a big impact, like that triple conjunction and the miracle day. We are still working on those big impacts. Anytime we have like a big cosmic event like this coming up, including the lunar eclipse happening on the day of the full moon. We had a partial lunar eclipse happen in October on the day of a full moon as well, and we're going to have that happening again, but it will be a full lunar eclipse going on March 24th into the 25th here, depending on your time zone, but it's toward the end of this month, and I will of course be doing a full moon and lunar eclipse video for you for all signs, each individual sign. So don't worry, we'll cover that energy. That's not the next series. The next series is going to be the Ides of March, but I don't know if people will really click in with that. So I have to kind of, it will cover the Ides of March, certainly. Betrayal and things like that is what I mean by that. Revenge and betrayal and family squabbles and stuff. If you have things like that, looking for love, looking for secret children or secret families, that's going to come out that sort of middle-ish week of March. Okay, so here's your energy. There's a Tower moment coming after this Four of Wands, and I think someone has had an affair and they are holding on to the affair partner. They've also been trying to hold on to the marriage and it's not going well. If they're not holding on to the marriage is holding on to them. And that could be through children, that could be through a partner. I'm just gonna give a little bit of advice when it comes to adult children. Because when it comes to children, y'all are on your own. I'm not giving you advice there. All of this is just personal. I am a professional and could give you that advice, but you're not paying me for it. So this is just part of the Tarot channel, entertainment and education. But when it comes to adult children, don't let them make choices for you. If they threaten to not talk to you again, say, okay. Because look, they will talk to you again. If you've helped them financially in the past and you can expect to probably have to do that again in the future, don't worry, they'll talk to you again. They will. Money talks, even if they don't want to. And then they're gonna come back with their tail between their legs. But maybe you're like, well, my kids are financially fine. Are they? Are they? They don't rely on you at all? I have adult people in my world that are, connected to me in that way. I can tell you right now, the divorce fund is real. It's like a real thing. They don't know what's going to happen in life. Something could change for them. They might be feeling confident or overly confident, and that's wonderful. Go baby, go on your own steam. But in the meantime, when they need backup, they're coming back. They want to be jerks about you living your own life and having your own joy. That's wrong. That's literally on the socially destructive side. Cluster B personality traits do that. They limit other people's joy to benefit themselves. It's selfish. And adult children are adults. They have their own lives. They get to go on and have their own lives. They don't look to you for approval for that, nor should you be giving it to them. Adults can make their own decisions. If they're adult children and they've grown up and they take care of themselves and they pay their own bills for the most part, right? You'll be the pinch hitter when it's needed. So I wouldn't. That's just a little something coming out here. I like, okay, listen to them say I appreciate your opinion, but it's my life and my joy, and my time, and I don't have a lot of it, as I don't have as much as you, so I'm afraid your opinion means less to me. When you're in this place one day, you're going to want your children to support you if that's a decision you have to make because things didn't work out. Like, it's not a sin when things don't work out. I know that we are sometimes raised to feel that way, but it's not. That's a lie. People just need to read a little bit more and they'll see. There's definitely, it's not even like a loophole, guys. It's not like that. The Bible has real wisdom in it. Real wisdom. That's a guidebook for when a partner is not acting right. It's not just when someone has an affair that's okay to leave that person. Any kind of abuse or abandonment. What is abandonment? Well, there's macro abandonments, there's micro abandonments, but we're talking about sexless marriages or nearly sexless marriages. We're talking about a lack of partnership where one person is doing all the work. They're bringing in all the money. They're the main earner. The other party's like, oh, I earn money too. But you don't, because you work for the person that earns the money. They're earning the money, and then they're giving you some of it, and you're just doing a little something for it. Okay, great. But to me, I'm seeing one person doing all the heavy lifting. Someone else is not doing the heavy lifting. And that person that's not doing the heavy lifting, they are healthy, they're happy, they're able to go and do whatever they want, and you're sitting there going, I don't know. And you've got health problems, and you're like, tired all the time, and you might not be eating well, or like catching all the doctor appointments you're supposed to get to. You may be depriving yourself because someone else is depriving you and making you do all the heavy lifting on top of you not getting the sex you need. There's something off. I'm feeling something off here. I am. I see healing coming in for somebody, and it's coming in through love. There is going to be an ending in a marriage or a higher level of commitment, but a new one is coming in. A new love is coming in. Someone here already knows who that person is. I'm proud of you, Scorpio. You're going to marry a person for love in the future. It's going to be freaking amazing. I'm going to say we. It's we. We are going to do this. I like that. There is certainly a person coming in through Mercury energy, communication, travel, transportation, technology. But remember, there's the duality to it because Mercury rules two dual signs, mutable signs. Both Virgo and Gemini are mutable, so they're dual energies. So there could be a little push-pull here. There could be a little something with the new person. I see Pisces energy, also a twin sign, a mutable sign. But this is real love. The Tower moment is going to feel terrible when this marriage or higher level of commitment ends, whatever this is. When this ends, it's going to feel a little terrible. But honestly, this is the result of that ending. Real love is coming in for you. It's hidden right now. This is also possibly a secret love. Someone is holding on to a third party or an empress when you may or may not have been in a situation or situationship or whatever it is, because it's an opportunity. Somebody wants to take that opportunity just to have a better life. 8 of Wands to 8 of Pentacles. This is going to be a really productive, amazing relationship. Passionate, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Someone's coming in. They're coming maybe in more ways than one. King of Swords. Could be a lawyer, could be somebody who works in taxes, whatever. I don't know. There's a lot. I'm having a lot. I just got really overwhelmed with energy there. Because look what just happened. This is why, guys. I'm dropping this on February 26th, 2024. That is, basically an 8-8 day that becomes a 1-6-2. Someone here could know somebody born on June 12th. That could be a special day. It could also be, oh my God, it could also be 10/26. Oh, guys, October 26th. I'm telling you, there's some serious something happening here. Also, anybody born with anything connected to 26, yeah, there's a real thing happening here that's going to be very interesting. There's a new cycle starting. All of this is coming in for tomorrow's energy. Okay, so yeah, the 10/26 is relevant. October 26th, guys. I don't know what that is, but it's coming through very strongly. We have 888 also coming in. 888, that becomes a 24. We're in 2024. I do see that solar eclipse is being meaningful to this reading as part of this energy of change in a relationship. There's something happening here where you guys, the best and biggest happiness, you're going to be in control. You're going to be everything you want to be, my beautiful Scorpios. You want to look young forever, you're going to look young forever. Whatever it is, you're going to have it. And the World card, this is like the world is literally going to be turning in your favor. And I see a new opportunity coming in with possibly a fire sign. It could be Pisces, Aries energy. It could be something connected to Pisces, someone with Pisces placements or Aries placements. And this is a person you will marry. You don't know it yet. Someone here doesn't know it yet. I see this happening. I see somebody wanting to travel, wanting to come towards their soulmate for this, for healing, for 9 of Cups, healing, for wish fulfillment, for abundance financially, for abundance in love, for this abundance in a relationship. A big coin being handed to you from God, like the divine coming in and handing you this big old coin, Scorpio. I know. I gotta share my claws. I don't know how they got this long, but they did. I'm like looking at them going, oh geez, this was so long. It's also the nail polish, I think, but okay. And then we get this. This has been coming out in for all water signs so far. This combination has come out, whether it was in the extended or here on YouTube. But I'm gonna share that even though this is coming through from the other side as well. It's like I'm getting it from multiple places. Some of you are sharing it with me as I'm talking about this. I'm like picking up on it, this energy. Here's what I'm seeing. Someone here had a lot of love for a partner in a marriage, in a higher level of commitment, in a relationship of some kind. That was a big deal to you. Absolutely. You need to heal from that because you had love, you brought the love, you brought the commitment, someone else brought the 5 of Pentacles. So you brought the Ace of Cups and you brought the Justice card and they brought in the 5 of Pentacles. I don't know who that is, Scorpio, but I'm going to put some pins in a voodoo doll for you later on. That's just for boundaries, okay? That's just for boundaries. Don't get upset or anything. It's fine. This is Voodoo Week. Come on over to Patreon and you can see, I just uploaded yesterday this great video for Voodoo Week that shows you 2 symbols, 2 vivets, 2 cosmograms, and you could absolutely use it yourself. One of them actually is for healing. So come on over and check that out. That video is worth its weight in gold. I put a lot of history in there and references, like how many people actually, you hear a lot of YouTube people talking whatever smack that they're talking, but where's the backup? I literally went to an academic journal and backed up what I said. I put it right in the video. So, all right, guys, look at this. Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the Star. There was a relationship here that deprived you of what should have been great. It should have been amazing. You thought it was going to go well. You had every right to think it was going to go well because you brought all this stuff with you. You brought the love. You brought the commitment. You were willing to do whatever. I mean, you were willing to do whatever for this person, and they just didn't do it. They were not there. You need to escape a relationship where someone did not bring to the table what you did. That's why the bottom has that 5 of Wands there at the bottom. This is a conflict. I bet we're going to see it's connect. Yeah, someone is going to move towards ending a marriage. It's right at the bottom. It could be an Empress here. It could be you doing this. Some Empress here does have an energy of being stuck. But the strength part is that you can push through it if you need to. I also see somebody with Pisces energy maybe becoming single, or someone with Virgo energy as well. So the dual sign energy coming through pretty strongly. There could be a delay to future relationship happening because someone's not yet single and they need to be. This relationship could be at a distance. 2 of Cups to 2 of Wands. And 6 of Cups, that 2-6, that's when I'm dropping this. Wow, okay, wow. What is happening here? Okay, so for a second there, I lost track of where I was, but like in terms of, is this the extended? No, it's not. So we're gonna take this to the extended because there's a lot happening, Scorpio. I'm excited about this. Not about this card, I'm not excited about this, but this is number 27. That is that miracle day, July 2nd, guys. That's that miracle day. It came out in this reading. Wow. Okay. Well, we have a lot going on, my beauties. Let's take it over. This is a New Orleans card. This number 27 is going to bring you joy. Number 27 is actually something called a Harshad number. If you've never heard of that, it's a math term. Harshad means joy giver. It comes from Sanskrit. It means joy giver. So I am a Vedic astrologer. I do use a lot of Sanskrit in my channel, but I always tell you what it means. I will always tell you what it means. So this is a joy giver. This is a New Orleans card. It's the purple, green, and gold energy, right, of New Orleans. I'm a New Orleans reader. I literally am in the heart of the French Quarter. I'm right here, guys. So we have this great energy coming in for you of joyfulness, of being able to reclaim joy, of bringing joy, having a person who's going to give you joy. If you're a joy giver yourself, if you're like that Harshad number, guess what? And it's even more meaningful if you met this person on July 2nd, 2022. I'm just going to say, you first came together physically on that date. It's big. It's meaningful. There's a lot of that energy here. All right, guys, let's take it over to the extended on Patreon. All the info is below. I love you, Scorpio. Be safe. I'll see you soon.